This song talks about growing old. You know, the thing that is inevitable for us Homo sapiens. From the lyrics to the guitar playing, everything just right. Everything just right. So I don't know if I'm overthinking this or not, but I just in this video I just wanna share you guys my thoughts about the song. Stop This Train, I think, is about not wanting to grow old, but as we are human, we all know that one day we will die, and we just have to somewhat accept that. I think this is a very relatable topic for young people or maybe adult as well, but including me, it is very relatable to me. Like, growing old is scary. The responsibilities that you have, the fact that the clock is ticking forward, the fact that the train keeps moving forward. I'm 24 now, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And it's the same as when I was 21. I didn't know what I wanted to do. It's the same when I was 17. But when I was 17, I didn't really have the responsibilities that I have now, which is a privilege to say that, because some people at 17 have responsibilities. The fact that I know right now is that the clock is ticking, man. The clock is ticking. The train keeps moving forward. Like, I cannot stop this train. And I think it's when I'm 40, I will probably still feel the same. I will probably still feel that I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And maybe the reason is because when I'm 40, that's my first time ever being 40. It's kind of the same with already older people. Your father, for example, it is their first time being 40, 50s, 60. Like, I don't know how old your dad is, but it's their first time as well. And every day they face new challenges. Maybe back in the day, their challenge was getting a job, putting food on the table, finding a stable job. But now their challenge is to get out of bed without cracking their back. They are still figuring out what they are doing with their life as well. I mean, I don't know, but like, thinking that way really helped me understand people better. Like, for example, maybe one day you can just start to look at your parents and think, oh my god, this is their first time living as well. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I know there are parents out there who did some terrible things to their kid, and this is not me trying to justify them, but once in a while, look at them with that kind of mentality and you'll see them in a different way. The guitar, man, in this song is just perfect. Like, it sounds good. For me, it kind of sounds simple and easy to play, but it's not. It's very hard to play, but it sounds flowy. It sounds like it is rolling forward. I don't really know how to explain it, but it sounds like it's moving forward, which is kind of like the train. John wants the train to stop, and the guitar playing sounds like it is moving forward. I don't really know how to play it, but it's just so good. It fits the song perfectly. The guitar playing sounds like John Mayer already accepted the fact that he's growing old. It sounds like he wrote this song in that state with that kind of mentality. And I don't know if it's actually like that, but that's just how I imagine it. For me, this is kind of like you coping to the fact that you are getting older, to make you feel like you are still in the game. Yeah, I'm 30, and it's fine, because that's when life has just begun. You know what I mean? That's the age where you start to earn adult money, not the fresh grad kind of money, and you can splurge on something. Life has just begun. At 30, I'm 59, but that's okay, because my life has just begun. I can start to relax a little bit. I can retire now. I can I can start gardening, which has been my hobby that I cannot spend my time on when I was 27. Life has just begun. To be able to say that in those ages is a privilege as well, especially in this economy. It's very hard to retire and or even relax a little bit, because the world is catching up to you. The train is moving even faster than before. But back to the topic, I'm 24 now. Back in the day, I'm talking like I'm an old man, but back in the day, I used to think that if you haven't achieved anything when you're 25, it's done. Maybe because I used to watch how I bought a Lamborghini at 21 kind of videos. So, bro, they buy a Lamborghini at 21, and you, what, 23, 24, and you're just starting to find a stable job. Like, it's over for you, bro. It's over for you, bro, because they're spending 300k on a car. Might as well just sell cars, right? No, well, it's okay as long as you're not scamming, okay? But no, genuinely, like, I feel like my life has just begun. I'm still young. I'm still young. I'm 24. I'm still young. I think accepting death as a stage of life or a part of life is very important. It's kind of like this inevitable thing that you will face one day. And it's kind of like being born. You didn't ask to be born, but you're here. And it's probably the same with death as well. You're not asking to die. I hope. But what about growing old though? Seeing those you love starting to fade away. Like your parents, your partner, your siblings, your friends. They start to look different. They start to sound different. They start to walk different than before. Like your physicality is declining. Imagine you play for a top team, right? Imagine you play for Manchester United. No, don't imagine. Just look at the state of them now. They're not top team anymore. Like, imagine if you play for Liverpool, right? And you are 25 to 28. You are in your prime. You are scoring goals left and right. Every game. You are scoring goals every game. But then suddenly, boom, you are 33. You're not scoring as many goals as you used to before. Or maybe you're not even starting for the team. Your routine used to be eating healthy and then training for multiple hours a day for nearly every day a week. Like, when you're in that stage, right, when you're out of your prime, like, how do you feel? Like, I genuinely ask that question because I don't know. But when you used to have routine and you physically cannot do those routines anymore, like, how do you feel? But it's just one thing that I think people have to accept: the fact that there is a time limit, the fact that the clock is ticking forward, the fact that the train keeps moving forward. It's once you have accepted that fact, well, at least for me, life has been very beautiful. Once you treat growing old as a part of life or as a stage in your life, at least for me, life has been more beautiful. At least, like, growing old is not a problem for me as much as it used to be. Like, for example, if I hadn't accepted the fact that I'm growing old, I am not going to start this YouTube channel, because it is scary to start a YouTube channel, and I didn't know that until I pressed that upload button. It is scary, but I know there's a time limit for this, and I'm not gonna waste it. I have goals in life. And I really want to achieve that, but I know that the result is not in my hand. I have no control over the result. And maybe it's because time runs out, or maybe it's because of something else. But the point is, I don't have control over the result. And with that fact, all I'm doing every day is just trying my best. I'm trying my best. I don't care about the result. It's out. Like, I have no control over that. This song is so good at portraying our worry about growing old. The guitar playing just fits the song perfectly. The lyrics as well just fits the song perfectly. And the way John tells the story is very comforting, because it is a common worry to have for us human. This song perfectly captures the scariness of growing old, and also the hard truth that you just have to accept it. Thank you for watching.